There's my tent getting bashed. Woohoo! Woo! It's not staked out with the guy lines, but it's hanging in there. Oh, there's a good storm. I don't know, 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts, would you say?
60 to 70.
60 or 70? I mean, it is just cheating. I should have tied off those guy lines. I hope we're dry on the inside. Good for my YouTube channel here. Those poles haven't broken yet.
I bet the donuts are wet. Anyway,
What donuts?
the donuts are crawling from the
Yeah. Hey, so here's the inside of this Coleman Carlsbad 8-person darkroom tent. And it's about 11 o'clock. This morning it's cloudy. But you could see it's, I wouldn't call it dark in here, but it's definitely not light in here. It's very, very comfortable to wake up and sleep. Room-wise, though, let's look at the room. It's a queen-size, 18-inch, 20-inch tall air mattress. And we have it pushed over to one side. That way, you could still stand up in the peak. Here, I'll show you where my head is. We'll just have to do it like this. So I'm 6'3", and hopefully you can see that my head is like right there. So is it a tent you can stand up in? Well, if you're shorter, yeah. If you're 6'3", if you want to stand up and not hurt your spine by hunching over, just know that push your air mattress over and so you can stand up in the peak and then just jam your head into the roof. And it gets it done. It's okay. Anyway, they say this is 8-man. Really? I mean, if you camp like us, this is a 2-man. There's a queen-size mattress. Here's room for your gear. And this is a walk path. So I'm going to call this a 2-person tent, not an 8-person tent. I like the fact that there's a gear pouch there. There's a gear pouch there. There's a hook in the ceiling for, your ceiling fan, your tent light. The door zips and it gets nice and dark. And if you want, has the screen option too. So here we are up in Canada, not Canada. We're up in northern Wisconsin, and I like this double zipper system where to get into the interior you have to zip in, and you have another zipper out here. So it's like 2 barriers to keep the mosquitoes out. So you get through the first barrier and zip yourself in, and hopefully no mosquitoes followed you. But if 1 or 2 did, chances of them getting into the second zipper section are pretty slim. And as you can see, there's that drain. We had a lot of heavy rain, and any water that doesn't run out runs in the drain. So, and it's a mesh drain too, so no bugs get up in there. My tent came with no pegs, which was interesting, but I actually had tent stakes. There's this little area here where I suppose bugs can get in. So far they haven't figured it out. But this is it. We didn't guy line it out. You can see the brand new guy lines. And had I known it was going to have 40, 50 mile an hour wind coming through here yesterday, I probably would have guy lined it. I don't know if you saw in the video, but the wind was coming in from that direction and it was collapsing the tent. The tent was like this angle. I thought for sure it was going to break or snap. To the tent's credit, it totally withstood the storm in fine fashion. Everything inside was dry. The windows were halfway unzipped. No water came in. Bed was perfectly dry. Total props. So this is, I have a dozen tents. This is quickly becoming one of my more favorite ones. That light at the end of the dock stays on all night. And it's pretty bright. And in any other tent that I have, that would be annoying. But this tent, you don't even know it's on. So, cool darkroom technology. Totally worth it. What else do I like? That's really all about it here. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It stands up to the weather really well, and it has enough room for 2 people and a queen-size mattress and gear. And then this little room is kind of a little screen room, is my mosquito walled-off area. And yeah, of course it gets rain in there, but we don't hang out in there. Okay, well, there's... Oh, and it took my wife and I about 20 minutes to set this thing up. It wasn't fast, it wasn't slow, it was about what you expect. I don't know, if I think of something else to add, I'll add something more to the video.